Bring her elements to lift this Louisville side and keep them in the race to the playoffs. So that matchup in the midfield will be very interesting, will be the engine for the winner of the game tonight.
But when you come out so strong, I can imagine after a road trip and gain points in all three against really quality opponents, that bodes well for your success coming back in front of your home fans. We are underway in Louisville. You can see the Houston Dash in their deep purple and the lavender, the home side for Racing Louisville. Our head ref tonight, Atahan Yaya. VAR is Melissa Beck. I'm Jamie Hirsch alongside four-time NWSL champion Nicole Zerboni. Kiki Van Zanten across. And Yasmin Ryan. Dribbling in, takes the shot, and an early save for Bloomer. With the speedy transition, but Houston making a push.
But this is exactly what we can expect to see all night. Yasmin Ryan, one of the most dangerous.
Chapman, head for Messiah Bright. Maggie Graham to Van Zanten. Van Zanten with the cross, Patterson there. Back to Sheehan, Sheehan shot, and another save for Bloomer.
Decent build-up play here from the Dash. An early ball there. Somehow Ivy Patterson gets it on the end of that. Finds another opportunity. Delaney Sheehan gets a shot off.
Entire team, that final was just magical. Marta magical.
Yes.
Here's a shot. Kicked around. Sonis settles. DeMello. Another chance for Fisher, and a save from Jane Campbell.
Great footwork here from Jane Campbell to make this save, but a little turn from Sav DeMello here. Half turn faces up. A poor clearance from Calaprico there. Fisher jumps on it first. You and all your teammates are on the same page. It's so liberating. It's foundational.
Here's Van Zanten into the box on the cross. Had Ryan, but she sends it wide. Cross for Graham. Graham settles over to Bright. Bright. Shot on frame, but Bloomer makes the easy save.
You know, those are the things that make it a nightmare to play against a team. And you want teams coming into play you thinking, oh my goodness, we're going to have to mind our P's and Q's. We're really going to have to play quickly tonight. It already sets a subconscious panic in them to force them into errors, knowing that you're going to attack them and put them under pressure.
DeMello sends it into the box. Haas, and a brilliant stop by Campbell.
We're just waiting for her to keep running wide, so she's limiting her own angle, comes out at the right time. But a perfectly weighted ball from Savannah DeMello there. I would like to see her chop that, cut it.
Flint. Into the corner for Sonis. Keeps it alive for Sears. Sonis. What a brilliant shot. Too high.
I love the bravery here and the attempt to hit this bike. Good cross from Sonis here. It's a little bit behind her, so she's like, well, you know what? Good work from her.
And there's the whistle. First half in the books. Scoreless between Racing Louisville and the Houston Dash. And we are underway. Second half. Here's Weber. Up ahead for Haas, all alone. Haas on the cross. Nielsen is there. Haas tries again. And headed just wide. Emma Sears bearing down, looking for goal number 8.
Great play from Louisville here. Some exchanges to get the cross off. Oh, Emma Sears, just keep your eyes open. Punch through that with your head. That's a sure goal. She beats her defender to the space. Gets in. We all thought from here it was going to be a goal. She misses that one, shanks off her forehead. She's going to want that one back, but if we know her, she's going to go after it now even more and to create some more opportunities for herself to make up for that.
She had about 2 or 3 brilliant looks last week before she scored the goal. Into the box now for Houston. Cleared out. Patterson on the throw-in. Colaprico. Patterson. Headed out by Jean. The shot just wide. Bloomer laid out just in case.
Van Zanten's done with this dash side. She's coming here. She's a Route 1 player. She loves to get shots on goals. When she picks the ball, she wants to make things happen.
Turnover here, and back comes Racing Louisville. Emma Sears. Sears. Shot attempt blocked by Nielsen. That ball lifted high, headed back by Weber, and out of harm's way. Yasmin Ryan settles, and now ahead, a chance for the dash. The shot saved by Bloomer.
A pickup here in the middle of the pitch from Yasmin Ryan, just slides that perfectly through. Perfect weight so she can take a touch to prep it and hit it. Her touch is a little bit too wide from the goal there. So
off the corner. Flint is there, and they score! Taylor Flint puts Louisville on the board, 1-0.
it is such an asset to have Taylor Flint on your team.
Nobody's stopping that. Look at this. Perfectly placed, right in the stride of her head. Jane Campbell knows nothing about it. And Louisville is up at home.
Certainly helps to be 6'1", but my goodness, a perfectly placed header. The reaction says it all. Taylor Flint tries to keep the pressure alive as Duljan goes into the corner for Puntagam. Puntagam on the cross. Open goal momentarily. Jacobs, a shot just wide.
Oh, it was all there from the dash. I love this first-time cross. Bloomer comes out to punch it away, but it ends up being...
DeGrande has Balser. Stripped by Jacobs. Looks like they'll add 5 minutes of stoppage time to this match. Here's Ryan. Into the corner for Duljan, left all alone. Duljan makes a move, takes the shot, and scores! How about that? Another late goal for the Houston Dash, and we are level at 1.
Finds her winger out to the right, does all the work by herself, receives the ball, she's patient, she's waiting for a window, she's chopping, quick steps, just gets those legs open as she shifts the ball and slides it through to the back post. Dooley on with the equalizer. Amazing work from her.
It's her first NWSL goal, and it could not have come at a bigger moment. Duljan in the 90th minute. Sears trying to make some late magic happen. Sears off her left foot. The rebound just missed.
I'm having so much fun. This is incredible. Sears running at the feet of Chapman like she's been doing all night.
Bloomer. The long ball. Cleared out by the dash. Looking to keep it alive is Louisville, and what a chance! Jane Campbell! And this close to being the late hero.
The attempt to rip the shot from that distance is just insane.
And that'll do it. 1-1. Full time from Lynn Family Stadium. Just as massive were some of the saves that we saw Jane Campbell make down the stretch, though. We have the Houston goalkeeper joining us right now after a brilliant performance. Jane, congratulations. 4 saves for you tonight, but as a team, what is going on with the late goals? How do you explain the comeback mentality that your team continues to have?
Yeah, I thought it was a great response from the group for sure, and Ev coming on and getting a goal like that for herself and just her confidence. I think that's only going to help her grow. She's so young and the future's so bright for her, so we're lucky to have her. But I just think, you know, we knew we were in a hole going into the summer break, and coming out of the summer break, we knew we just had to chip away every game and try and get points where we can. We definitely need 3, but we'll take 1 away. I mean, Louisville's been on a tear, so great response from the group, and we'll take a point.
Jane, amazing match, amazing performance from you, that Superman stretch at the end. Talk to me about how important it is to get a point at this part of the season for you guys to live out your goals as you move forward towards the playoffs.
Yeah, I think, you know, we're just really trying to dig in. I don't think it was our prettiest game, and, you know, I think Louisville would probably say the same for themselves. It was kind of a gritty game, and we knew that coming in here. So we were expecting 3 points, but, you know, Louisville's crazy on set pieces with Taylor Flint in there, and, you know, they had a good goal. So for us, it's just about the response, and if we can keep responding like that every game, hopefully we'll get some 3 points here.
It's now a 5-game unbeaten streak for you guys since the start of the second half. What did you work on in that international break that seems to have brought this team together so well?
I don't want to share all our secrets. I just think, you know, with Coach Fabrice, you know, heading the ship, I think it just takes time. You know, it wasn't going to happen overnight, and obviously all of us wanted it to be, but it's going to be a process, and I think the team's really gelling and really understanding each other over the summer and just what our expectations are every game, and we're learning. We've got new systems and new styles that we're learning, and I think it's an exciting group to watch during training, and every weekend we get a chance to perform and get put to the test. And so, like I said earlier, every game we'll just chip away and try and get these points and hopefully make the playoff line.
Well, that's an exciting team to watch, especially down the stretch. You guys certainly keep it entertaining, and you were fantastic tonight. So thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on earning the point.
Thanks y'all so much.
Yeah, look, I think very difficult opponent. Obviously going down in the second half off a set piece wasn't ideal, but we know what's in our group and we know what we can do, and you know we felt the players we brought on really changed the game, and so yeah, really pleased overall. Evelina's first goal of the season. I thought also Chapman did really well against MSC, so there's a lot of positive performances for sure.
Thanks for that. We'll turn it over here to Zoom. Dustin, go ahead.
Hey Fabrice.
I don't.
Looked like 37, 38 shots in the game, very wide open. Is that kind of what you expected from this game, or just how did you see it play out with so much offense there?
Sorry, Dustin, can you repeat that again?
Yeah, plus 37 shots, I think, in the game. Was it as open as you thought the game would be?
Yeah, I mean, we knew a lot of chances were going to get created in transition, which they did. I'm actually pleased we're a little more on target than we have been, so I think that was positive, and I thought we minimized their transition moments quite well.
And Evelina's goal, you know, good pass from Yaz across the face. Just what did you tell Evelina when she came on? Get forward, help you in the tag.
Yeah, I mean, I think with her, she just needs to keep having confidence. We know what she can do. For her, the biggest thing is believing in herself. There are things that she can do as a player that not many players, I would say, even on our team or in this league can do, and you saw her ability to just go 1v1, be shifty, create a moment and score. I think that's brilliant and speaks volumes. So yeah, really happy for her.
And a couple big saves from Jane, especially late there in stoppage time. Is that kind of what you expect now from Jane, or can you just talk about her performance a little?
Yeah, I'd probably say her best performance of the year. I think since coming back from the break, she's had a real edge about her, and she's showing, you know, that not only she belongs here, but obviously potentially back also with the national team. So yeah, very pleased with her. She's been a great leader so far. So yeah, excited for her as well.
And you guys keep the streak going, unbeaten since the break. Just a draw again, a point again. But how do you keep this momentum going?
Yeah, obviously we got to get, you know, some wins at some point, but overall we'll take it, and we got to, you know, keep at it. But there's a lot of positives, especially coming back. That's now 4 games out of 5 that we've come back late and scored. So a lot of positives for sure.
Thanks, Fabrice.
Thank you.
Houston goalkeeper Jane Campbell. Jane, we'll just start with opening remarks following today's match here against Racing Louisville.
I thought it was a good game, definitely scrappy, and not our prettiest game, either team, but we knew it was going to be a battle coming in here. Louisville's on a tear, and really proud of the group's response, and really happy for Ev to get her goal, and that was huge, a huge moment for us, and really well deserved by her.
Thank you for that. Dustin, go ahead.
Hey, Jane. Hey, 20 plus shots for them. You guys seem to be under attack a lot. How did you guys maintain and hold them back to just that one goal in the set piece?
Yeah, I think in the second half they definitely gained some momentum, and they scored a really good goal off a set piece, and Taylor Flint we know is a really dangerous target for them in general. So, that was hard being a little bit under siege, but I think once we scored the goal, it was back to zeros, and I think we just knew that momentum was going to go one way or the other, and at that point, it was so late in the game, I think it was good for us to get a point, and not really try and push for three. We need to get a point on the road. So they definitely came with tons of momentum and some waves, and we're all just trying to do our job and make some tackles, and, the defense did they really locked down a lot of their players, and I want to tip my hats off to them because my defenders helped me out day in and day out, so kudos to them.
Yeah, a couple big blocks, it seemed, from Paige. Natalie had a few as well. How important is it having, I think you guys have had the same back line here for a number of games. Do you guys feel like you're gelling and coming together as a unit back there?
Yeah, I think it's great. Any time that even the 11 can be the same is helpful. And I think this summer when we had the summer break, we were all really able to just dig into each other and really learn each other's tendencies. It's a new group, new staff, and this wasn't going to come together overnight, and it still isn't coming together yet. We're on a good roll right now, but I think we all know in the locker room we have so much more to give and to show and to prove, and especially for Coach Fabrice. I mean, he's working tirelessly, and we need to make sure we perform for him and his staff as well. So we're not peaking by any means, but I think in the summer we were really, really able to really just dig in and learn more about each other, learn more about Coach Fabrice and the style he wants. So anytime we have continuity on the field, it's always going to help. And so, big shout out to the back four for sure. They're really stepping it up this second half of the season.
And you talked about Evelina's goal being big. You've had to make a few big saves after that. You didn't want to let those points go away, definitely, but especially if Courtney shot, I know your old teammate. What did you see on that one up into the top corner?
I just thought, I saw her at the top of the box and she took that touch, and I was kicking myself. I was like, no way she's going to shoot this thing, and sure enough, she did. So good hit by her, and fortunate I wear a size 9 glove to get a tip on it.
We'll turn it over here to Zoom. Evelina, congrats on the goal. What do you take away from today's match here against Louisville?
It was a hard game, but we knew that. We knew they were going to be very rough and not going to go easy on us. So I think we did pretty well. We did the same thing back. So I'm just happy we came out of here with 1 point.
Thank you for that. Dustin, go ahead.
Hey, Evelina, congrats on the goal.
Thank you so much.
When you came in, what was the message from Fabrice and the coaching staff to get forward and get into the attack?
It's usually the same. Just try to contribute and do what you do well as much as possible. And just, right now, we're down 1 goal, but doesn't mean that we're going to, we can't score. And so he was just go in and do what you're good at. And, that's pretty much it.
And your run there into the box, you saw Yasmin with the ball. What were you thinking when you saw her with the ball coming across to you on the right-hand side?
I just knew. Whenever Yas has the ball, I know something dangerous is going to happen. So I just followed through my run, and then I decided that for once I'm actually going to shoot the ball. I usually try to cut it back or try to get an assist, but I shot the ball this time, and luckily it worked out.
Looks like Clarissa maybe tried to steal it from you.
Yes. I don't know. It's probably close, but.
Yeah. But your celebration, the little fingers in the ears, was that anything in particular, just for the fans maybe in Louisville?
No, not really. It was mostly more of one of the players that I follow a lot right now is Marcus Rashford, and I think our journeys are pretty similar, so I look up to him a lot. And he had the celebration once in United where he talked a lot about mental health and mentality, and I just thought it fitted, so I just did it.
Awesome. And just last one for me, you guys come from behind again, I think it's 4 times in 5 games.
Yeah.
What does it say about this team? You know, you guys never feel like you're out of games.
Yeah, no, we know that even though we're down a goal, that does not mean that the other team is going to win. We know they have what it takes to score or take 3 points. So it's just like, you know, we've done it once, why not do it again? So for us, it's the game is never over.